Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a love reading for you guys. And we have these oracle cards here. I feel like this is a really deep reading. I feel like you are in major thought about somebody. Yeah. And this person could have hurt you possibly. I believe this person in your heart is your Ten of Cups. We have it here, right? And we have this couple, and they're standing in front of this tree. I don't know if they really have white tree. Yeah, they actually do in the springtime. They do. The cherry blossoms look like white or light pink. Yeah, and so this is really beautiful. It looks like cotton, right? But they're standing there. They're very happy together. And I feel like somebody, you could be right now kind of releasing somebody here. You might be thinking your freedom is possibly more important, like maybe to find peace. I feel like you're trying to find peace in this reading, kind of. Maybe your own sanctuary, possibly. This is what this card is about here. The woman who is draped in this beautiful purple. She's naked here, but she has the rainbow around her and kind of like the little babbling stream here. And this is tranquility and peace. I feel like this is what you are seeking. Yeah. I feel like you either you could have been reluctant to release somebody, or excuse me, you could be maybe you are reluctant to release somebody, or maybe your person. But we also have this card here about infinity and perseverance, and possibly thinking that down the line that maybe after time this could come together, because this is about like kind of perseverance and limitations, or no limitations, like infinity. And we have the infinity, the infinity symbol is here, right? They have this crazy calculus here. If anybody who knows how to do it, then hats off to you. But I feel like you are thinking that down the line this could be after time, that maybe this will be kind of work out for you. Possibly you could have maybe released somebody, because we have this card here. It kind of talks about knowing that maybe taking a risk possibly to release somebody might work in your favor, and maybe this release is bringing about freedom, because we have independence next to it. And this is a card of basically kind of paying attention to your own needs, and thinking that this is the time for me to kind of like just maybe pay attention to my own progress at your job, or just something like that. And the nature of the beast is here. This is a trip card because let's see, it kind of talks about choosing to be kind of civil. Or maybe you wanted to like tell somebody that you were angry, but it kind of, making the choice to be civil. Let's see what else it says. The nature of the beast. And this can talk about somebody who's reluctant to leave. I feel like you were kind of reluctant to release somebody, or let them go, or maybe release the whole idea that things might work out with you guys. Because I don't feel like you're with this person. I feel like you probably are not. And then we have the Nine of Arrows over here. And this is really the Nine of Swords. And where is it? Right here. The Nine of Arrows, right? So the Nine of Swords usually is anxiety, and that's what she is. She's dealing with fear, and he's trying to help her here. This is unresolved issues. Yeah, there's something here that is very much unresolved. And you're trying to do your best to either deal with it, or maybe place it aside for the future. Maybe after time you could feel like this might work out for you. It's a possibility here. Yeah, this is going to be a trip reading. And let's see what their version is of the Ten of Cups. Well, this is joyful close. Wow, joyful closure. Wow. I don't feel like you had any joyful closure here. No, I don't feel like you did. That's a trip how they have that there. Joyful closure, happiness, community, satisfying emotional life. It's next to the Nine of Swords. This was not anything. I feel like it was before you had to release this person, or maybe they released you, or when you realized something. Yeah, when you realize something here. Yeah. Endurance and love relationships. Wow. You could be maybe feeling like, well, I have to try to, joyfully have closure here, but I don't feel like you did. No, I don't. And let's see what we have here for you guys, right? As I said, I feel like this is going to be a deep reading, like 5 minutes ago, right? Yeah, it is. So let's see what we got for Capricorn. Really curious about your person's energy here, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you guys. We start the reading with the Queen of Swords. What a trip that is. And here you are discerning all about this. Yeah, we can tell you're discerning over here for sure with these oracles. See what we have for Capricorn. And we have the Devil. This could be you. It could be the Page of Wands is what's on your mind. This is a renewal or a new direction. I feel like you know that you are on some type of a new path here. And your challenge is the Five of Cups. There you go. So there's already been some type of sad ending here or grieving on your part. It could also be that there could be regret here. I feel like this is a very deep reading and you might have regret, but this could be your challenge is that somebody else has regret. Maybe to walk away from something else, but this is highly deep, okay? We're going to sit you guys down on the couch, Capricorn, and then, just kind of talk to you guys. Let's see what we have. Just kidding. We have the Chariot card. And this is what you are hoping for or you wanted. You wanted a victory with this person. You wanted movement. It doesn't look like it happened, right? Let's see your fear, the Fool card. Yeah, you're afraid that you could be like afraid you're not going to have this. It's not really so much of, well, in this reading, you could be afraid, right, with the Nine of Swords. But this could just be like, like your disadvantage here. Like you feel like you're not going to have an adventure with this person. There's some type of cutoff here or release, possibly. And we see it here. She's over here playing her flute at the ocean, right? And it's almost like she's having some type of a ritual to release some energy. And you might be kind of doing that here because here you are with the Independence card like, well, I need to think about my own future. You could be hoping still down the line that you could have a future possibly with this person, and over here with the Fool, you might be doubting that they will have the courage for this in the future, possibly. Because I don't feel like this has to do with your lack of courage. No, I don't feel like it does. I feel like you here we're feeling stuck and probably fearful about this whole thing. You could have been like, somebody could have maybe not said goodbye to you here because we have the Page of Wands, like a new direction next to the Five of Cups. Like a sad ending because somebody went on a new direction. It's possible. Or went in their own new direction. Because for me in this reading, you're like on your own here. And you're kind of like, there's somebody that you love and that I feel like you're still carrying a flame for, carrying a torch. Let's see what we have for your person. Yeah, let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. The Nine of Cups in the recent past. So you were their wish here for sure. Could still be their wish. We don't live or die by these placements or the timing. No, we can't do that. We have the Eight of Wands in their current energy. This person is dealing with change in their life. Maybe it was sudden change sometimes. This can talk about their inspiration for you. I feel like Capricorn, that somebody loves you here. That's kind of how it looks here with their two cards only. I feel like you realize that this person, yeah, you have some recognition that they're in love with you or that you were their wish or something like that. Let's see what's on their mind. They have the Magician. This is a manifestation. It is. or having all the power they need. Because over here, I feel like you're fearing they're not going to have courage, or they're not going to like, yeah, most likely with the Fool and the courage. Let's see in the fear. Queen of Pentacles is their challenge. So this is very clear with the Nine of Cups that this person is equally in love with you, or that you are their major wish, and their hope is, or desire possibly, is the Knight of Wands. Here they have the Six of Swords, their fear and their doubt, possibly. You know, this person looks like they wanted to take action. Maybe this is them, a fire sign, though, with, you know, the Magician here, possibly. Yeah, what's clear here over here, Capricorn, is I feel like you kind of suffered by this situation, or at least a major disappointment. Could have just been a disappointment for some. But it depends who this Five of Cups is for. It's sitting in your challenge. Let's see what else we have for your person. Why do they have the Eight of Wands? They have the Seven of Pentacles. Here they are. I feel like this person is assessing. They're thinking about change. That's what they're doing. What would happen if I created change in my life? They could already be on some journey or not with you or something like that here, Capricorn, but because they have the Six of Swords over here. But, you know, this person is thinking. They could be maybe just waiting and thinking, but this Seven of Pentacles is like, what can I grow, or what can I reap? What can I get if I have change in my life? Because here they are, what's on their mind is the Magician. For me, this is a manifesting you to be in their life, because their challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. And that's you, Capricorn. Showing up, looking like Kate, what's her name? Kate somebody, but Kate somebody is cute but super skinny. So, you know, maybe that's not. Let's see what we got here. And the Magician and the Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords is what's on their mind here. You had some type of an ending with them. Five of Cups over here and Ten of Swords here. This person, I believe, is wondering if they can manifest something with you here, although I feel like there's already been an ending. Could have hurt you over here with the Five of Cups in your challenge. There's some type of lack of communication here. This could be, sometimes, some readers will say the Eight of Wands is communication. Maybe they could be thinking about contacting you here. It's possible. I don't know. We see it like that because they're wands. They're not swords. They're not like cups where they want to reach out and, you know, offer you. But, you know, it could be. I feel like I've seen the biggest readers say that that's communication, right? Sometimes this is seen maybe as kind of, sometimes arrows of love, sometimes, or, you know. I feel like this person is about thinking of change and taking action here. Here they have the Knight of Wands showing up in their hope and desire. This can be about taking action. Let's see why they have the Ten of Swords. Let's get another card. The Ten of Wands. So they have two completions here. And this is what's on their mind. This is burdening to this person that they ended it with you, or that they didn't manifest something with you, something beautiful. It's very clear here. Your challenge is the Five of Cups. You could be thinking that if this person like would have done this with you, or would have built with you, or joined you or something, that they would have been in major regret, because in your fear and doubt is the Fool. Like, they don't have the courage, and if they did, it might bring them to this on their knees with regret, kind of. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in their challenge? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person, it was a really hard choice for them, but they don't look like they have chosen, like, to be by you. Maybe they have time, and maybe it didn't end. But it does look like there's an ending over here with either an ending, or maybe it's just a major kind of rest for both of you, kind of, and it feels like an ending. Because I feel like you over here are thinking that down the line, this could happen with this card, with this, the chimpanzee with the, the red rubber face over here. And, this is about infinity and perseverance in order to kind of, in order to have a limitless possibility, kind of, with perseverance. I feel like this is in the challenge for them. It was to make a very hard decision about you. And maybe they had options here. Because they're not with, I don't think they're with you with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. But you are heavily on their mind. Their whole reading is about that, with you in the challenge. I feel like this person is carrying a burden because, I don't know, they left you out, or they didn't contact you, or there was no closure. Because this Ten of Cups, surprisingly, in this deck is a joyful closure, and it's next to this sad anxiety card. There was no closure. No, I don't, or there was a sad one, either one. I mean, joyful closure is like, it can be seen a few ways, right? It can be seen as, well, I'm happy to move on here. It could be, possibly, but for me, it's like, providing closure that will bring something happy, like, hey, I'll be back, or I love you, or I have to go away and think about this, or something like that. That's what joyful closure is to me. But you didn't get it. You did not. Not next to this Nine of Arrows, which is worry, anxiety. So let's get one more card on their challenge. This is a very kind of trippy reading. The Ace of Pentacles. See, they want this new beginning with you. It's this person's still trying to make up their mind about you, Capricorn. But I feel like there's something happened here with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And your Five of Cups here. You could be wondering if this person is kind of really suffering or feeling really stuck about this whole situation. I feel like that's why you're in the Queen of Swords and you have the Devil here. What's on your mind is either a new direction. I feel like you are in a new direction. This could be a renewal. Sometimes the Page of Wands is a renewal, but sometimes it is like a renewal for, like a new direction. Let's see what's why you have the Page of Wands. You have the Page of Cups here. For me, you're wondering if you could have maybe a new start with them. You could also be wondering if they're going to contact you here with the Page of Cups, because we have two messengers here, or potential messengers. They're not always messengers, but sometimes. And as I think I said earlier, I don't feel like there's either communication here or it's limited, something like that. And here they have the Ace of Pentacles here in their challenge. They want this with you. They're really thinking about it. But for some reason, this is a very hard choice. Next to the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, maybe they have to end something with somebody else. And the Knight of Wands is going to be their hope, or it's showing up with the Knight of Swords. This also both of these knights can talk about taking action. They have to make a decision here, a very hard one, to take action. Like the ball's in their court. And we start the reading with these oracle cards very much like that. Like, you are independent over here. There could have been a release. It's possible you feel regretful about something you said, Capricorn. Because this nature of the beast can talk about, we can choose if we're going to be civilized or not. I'm not saying that necessarily happened, but it is a possibility here. Maybe you told them they were a blippity blip, Capricorn. Maybe you told them they were kind of a coward. There looks like some type of, here you are, kind of doubting them that maybe they're not going to have this courage to do this. Because you could be seeing them as a coward. possibly. Because over here, they know that they love you and you're over here by yourself, most likely. Both of these cards can talk about like independence or like releasing. I feel like you're hoping that in time this person will like wake up or return to you or be with you or maybe end something over here. They could have moved on without saying squat. It's possible here because I don't feel like you got this joyful closure. What a trip that is, right? Let's see what we have. Let's get one more card on their hope and desire. We're going to call it a reading. Let's see what we have. A couple cards here. Page of Swords. So here's your person wondering all about this. They have the Seven of Pentacles. What would happen here? Maybe if I had enough inspiration to move forward. Because they love you, but there could be something kind of, holding them back with regard to their inspiration for this. Now they have the Page of Swords. They still need some information here. Yeah, this person has to make some type of a hard decision, and it could involve somebody else besides you. Let's get another card here, too, for some. We have the Justice card. Maybe they have to get a divorce for some of you guys. Maybe there's a Libra involved here. Doesn't have to be, no. I feel like this has to do with their decision because we have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like what you're wondering, Capricorn, is down the line, could you have something with them? Like in time, possibly. And it looks like you're trying to concentrate on what you're doing in your own life. And over here, your person, I believe, is kind of wondering here. This is about making a decision here. I believe it is. Justice here. They're probably trying to make some type of balanced situation where maybe they won't hurt somebody so bad, or maybe they don't have to go through something really, really difficult. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. I mean, ouch. Right here. And in their fear is, or doubt, could be the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is here, but doesn't have to be a fear. Six of Wands now. So sixes can be about priorities. I feel like this person knows here, if they don't make some type of change or transition in their life, that they're never going to have a victory with you. I'm pretty sure here. Because they have to do something down here, Capricorn, with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands in order to have this Ace of Pentacles with you. And when we see the Magician showing up with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, this is a very hard manifestation for them, but why? These are polar opposite cards here. And this is what's on their mind. Change, to manifest this with you. You're their major wish, 9 of Cups. But over here, in their doubts here, they know maybe they have to move on from something in order to have a real victory with you. I feel like this person here was like thinking about maybe like making you like number one, or, like you're going to be like they're solid, to have something really solid with you. They want that. It's showing up in the challenge. But I feel like they were really thinking of this, but they didn't make the decision to do it. And this is troubling them. Oh my God. Wherever they are, Capricorn. Right? Let's get one more card. And we have the 8 of Cups. I feel like they have to walk away from somebody here with this 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. They could be telling themselves, if I don't really see this, they see this as a victory with you, or they see that you are I believe everything to this person. They start the reading with the Nine of Cups, Capricorn. They just could be kind of telling themselves, if I don't move on here, they have two cards of moving on, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups. If I don't make this transition here, or some type of leaving, possibly if I don't release somebody, and this card talks about, releasing, but knowing that in the end, your freedom was well worth it. But a chance has to be taken with this release card. A chance, like a risk, has to be taken and release somebody, because this little witch here who's playing her, she's a good little witch. She's playing her, her flute next to the beach here. She's like, or next to the ocean here. She is, it could be a lake even, but long story short, you guys, she's knows that she's like, she needs to release something, and all these cats are leaving. Like there's like 40 cats here. They're flying up into the sky. Yeah, but she knows that if she like would release something, that in the end it's worth the risk or the journey or whatever. And your person, I feel like they know this, but they know that taking the chance is worth it, but they have something difficult in their life that they have to do here. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. And it requires a really hard decision to, it does, with the Seven of Cups and the challenge. We're going to end this reading and go to the extended. They're all super affordable. I really want to see this, right? All about them. And we're going to see how they feel about you and the whole spread, how they are looking at the situation. Another challenge, I want to see, not another, but I want to see see that as well. We're going to look at external influences and how they feel about you, of course. What's unknown about this person, Capricorn, and of course their true intentions and their outcome. And we're going to use two decks. We're going to use that kind of, the deep deck that I have here. Thanks so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and the link is below. Thank you, guys.